Alright, welcome everyone to the Abyss dungeon for February. This is the Celerity Abyss. The ability is Northern Cross, which is a 2-hit physical attack, which always stuns and has a medium chance to inflict stop, which usually means somewhere around 50 to 60%. I have already done the preliminary bosses because those just don't seem to get much interest on YouTube, so I didn't bother making videos for them. The only one that was really any difficulty at all was the Mandragoras, who are status spamming Son of Bleeps. It was a really annoying fight. As you can see, I've actually already beaten Tonberry, but I forgot to do something to get mastery. I didn't use one of the mastery conditions, so I didn't get the mastery on it. This fight was actually, I may just be brute forcing my way through it, but it's very easy to brute force. So anyway, the mastery conditions are to slow, stop, and stun one of the Tonberries. Not the Tonberry King, but the Tonberries. And I didn't slow one in my first go, so we're going to do this again. This is the team I'm bringing. I'm bringing this team for very specific reasons. I'm bringing Titus because I have his first soul break, which is by far my best damage ability in this fight. I'm bringing Lightning because, and also both these guys can use macro weapons, which is important. Because most of the attacks, except for the Tonberry King's junk attacks, none of the attacks are range. I'm bringing Lightning because I have her super soul break, which is AoE damage, which is important for phase 2, at least for brute force in phase 2, and she can use a gun for macro attacks. I'm bringing Zac because I have his glove, which is an AoE 100% chance stun, which is again very important for phase 2, or very useful for phase 2. I know that's important. I'm bringing Daniil instead of my more usual Lena because Daniil can use stop and Lena can't. Lena can use halting Roomba, but I want to stop. Just for versatility and power. So actually, I could probably get away with Lena now that I have halting Roomba, but and also her soul break is the protect, which is important for phase 3. And then I'm bringing Yuffie over some of my chat members' suggestions for Pyro instead. I'm bringing Yuffie because I have her instant cast heal, which is incredibly useful. Yes, the Tonberries only have 5 points. Stop lasts forever on them. A character with 300 mines, or 350 mines, like Daniil, first stop will last for almost 11 seconds, which is just forever. Alright, so I'm starting Zac off with my Dr. Moggs because I want to be able to AoE stun the very start of phase 2. Anyway, let's get going. The basic Tonberries have about 66,000 hit points. There's not going to be a Scream, is there? Well, I'm going to take Scream and then I'll meet you in the dungeon. Or in the fight. Alright, here we go. This is a pretty straightforward phase. You just kill this one before he kills you. I'm actually not even going to use my Scream here. Where's the stop mist? Don't hit back. Okay. This attack ignores defense. Actually, all of the small Tonberries attacks ignore defense. But they don't ignore row. So Zac's the only one that's going to take a lot of damage from it. Of course, if they keep hitting one, okay, it stops. So it'll be stopped for the rest of this phase. And also slowed. Okay, good. So we are actually set on Metal conditions will as well get the stun condition from Zack's Soul Break. I can just take this time to plus the meter. Vanille's stop on these things will last almost 11 seconds because they only have 5 mind. That's 2 turns and then some change, effectively. Actually, we'll go ahead and stop again just to be sure. Yeah, okay. At this point, I'm going to hold Yuffie in reserve. Vanille is going to cast my first Scream. And yeah, I think I can go ahead and start up the halting Roomba here. Okay, mechanics for phase 2. 3 Tonberries that spawn start of phase 2. There'll be 3 circles on the ground in front of each one of them. Each circle corresponds to a status. Stop, slow, and stun is what we believe it is. While they're on the circle of the appropriate color, that status has a plus 100% infliction rate against them. So those stops will always land. This is very nice because it means that you can just do this to the start of the phase. First stop won't last as long as Vanille's will because her mind isn't as good, but it'll still last like 8 or 9 seconds. Actually, I probably didn't need to do that, but this should finish them off, more or less. Yep, that finishes them off. Then AoE stun them here. I think they will get a turn in before his Soul Break goes off, which is unfortunate. Nope, awesome. This is a guaranteed AoE stun on top of 3 physical beats, so it's actually extremely useful for this fight. I do want to go ahead, and even though I haven't taken any damage to this point, I'm going to go ahead and cast Urba's Boon, just so I get Protectka up, because that's kind of important for the next phase. The next phase is the actual Tonberry King himself. These little guys, by the way, all of them have 65,898 hit points. Tonberry King, which is phase 3, has 161,248 hit points. Also, halting Roomba is great, just for the record. So this one will come up off stops. The one thing about this fight is if all 3 of the little Tonberries line up after one of their actions, they will do a very damaging AoE attack. So I actually have to be careful that this one doesn't line up with this before I kill it. But I don't think that's going to be a problem. His attack should land here before it gets another action. Ooh, no, this is going to hurt then. Oh, right. All 3 of them have to line up, not just 2 of them. So we're actually fine. I just have to make sure that it doesn't reach the end of the line here, because then it starts to really hurt. Okay, phase 3. Tonberry King himself. His attacks do not ignore defense like his minions do. Oh damn, Razzmatazz and water wore off. This is why I have Protect Gov, by the way. I am actually not gonna do that, but I'm gonna leave her in reserve for the heal. This will stun him, as we have already seen. He is vulnerable to stun, which is unusual for his bosses. Most of them are immune to all stun. And this is why I bring these two along. Set of Tyro. And at this point, it's just a DP. He is immune to stop and slow, unfortunately. So, like for extra stop casts are useless. Alright, I'm going to leave Yuffie in reserve for healing again. Just for the moment. Shouldn't do a whole lot of damage, and that instant cast AoE heal can be very important. Okay, this is pretty much the next time is recast Razzmatazz, or it's not actually called Razzmatazz, that's the weapon. Whatever the Soul Break's called. And this is how you beat the King if you have really good Celerity characters. Yeah, that's the fight. The gimmick is just as much less of a gimmick than most of the other Abyss bosses. So if you have a pretty good physical team, you can probably just brute force your way through it. Halting Roomba is really the most important thing, because you can halt those 3 Tonberries right at the start of phase 2, 100% guaranteed. I lost 1 action battle, mostly probably because I was relying on attacks there at the end instead of actual abilities. If I had a few more homes, I would not have lost the action battles, I don't think. Power Crystal and Power Crystals and Ice Crystal. All right, and I already got the first clear conditions, which were wind orbs or wind crystals and the actual memory crystal for Northern Crossing. So. All right, that is it for the Abyss. Next event in Japan should be in 2 days' time. The City event will start. I don't know. I assume that they will have a break between the event starting and the battles for the event as usual. So, expect my next videos to be up sometime Monday morning, probably. My stream for those will probably be Sunday night/Monday.